Okay, without much ado, I'd like to start today's conversation. This is something exciting and new that I just found as a way for us to launch our businesses. I know some of us have been doing this business for a while, but we just entered the second half of the year 2025. It's a year that was full, it's a year that was full of promise at the beginning, and it's a year that's constantly going to be full of promise. I think in this second half of the year, we can all do phenomenal things if we organize ourselves correctly. This year has been a very good year for me. It's been a year where I've been consistent in my daily activities. And I want to say to people that if you can basically find the one thing or the few things that you need to do and do them with commitment and consistency, you can achieve phenomenal results. So today, without much ado, I like to progress. Now, in the course of today, we will disable the opportunity for people to join once we reach a particular 100 numbers, because at that point, people won't be able to join anyways. So here, what is the one skill that is responsible for creating millionaires? Now, I'm sure that the people I have in this room today are people who would love to earn more, who would love to earn more than what they are earning today, who would love the pleasure of extra income, and who would love to have that extra income, do better than their current income. If you're here in the room today and you would like to be a millionaire, have asset, a net worth and an asset structure, less liabilities, a net worth over $1 million in any currency of your choice, please give me a yes in that comment section. And if your answer is yes, then you're in the right room, because today we're going to be talking about the one skill you need, and we're going to be helping to develop and cultivate that one skill for this bootcamp. Now, many of us are doing business. What makes business succeed? What makes people different? What makes people achieve exceptional things while others are not achieving the same thing, okay, is really, really just a function of this one skill. And today, by God's grace, we're going to be learning together how we can implement this one skill. So I'd like to welcome you. I'd like to welcome everybody here today into this transformative masterclass, okay, introducing the Global Synergy Launch Bootcamp. I'll say here today, prepare to discover the single most powerful skill that separates the wealthy from everyone else. Okay, there's everyone else, and then there's wealthy. And here today, we're going to learn the secret sauce of what makes that difference. Okay, so if you're here to me today, I'd like to let you know very quickly that it's not hard work, right? You and I know that many people work hard. They work really hard and they still end up being broke. So clearly, it's not hard work. Someone says in foreign currency, yes, our currency of choice today is dollars. And if we can be millionaires in dollars, we just have to ask ourselves, what exactly do we need to do to make this happen? Okay, it's not hard work. And why? Because people work hard and they still don't achieve it. Okay, it is usually about the skill that you have mastered. Okay, most people are working incredibly hard, but moving very slowly and missing the key ingredients because they think it is hard work. It's not hard work, it's the skill sets that you have. Okay, this is the elements that creates true wealth. And today, I'm going to be sharing with you about this skill and how you can begin to develop capacity with this skill to achieve phenomenal results. Okay. So if you're ready to hear that one skill, you're ready to get an idea of what exactly is this skill about, let's first of all break a few myths. The first myth I like to break is a myth of savings. Okay. Savings alone will not create wealth for you. I saw somebody do analysis and it says if you are able to save $500 per month, which if you are able to save, it means you are earning really well. If you're able to save $500 per month, it will take you 167 years to save $1 million. Okay, so savings is not likely to achieve it. And if you say, look, you know what, $500 is small for me, I can save $2,000 every month. If you're saving $2,000 every month, you will still need 40 years to become a millionaire in dollars. It means savings is not the way. Saving is important, okay? You can't save your way to become a millionaire. Traditional savings accounts barely keep pace with inflation. It means as you are even saving the money, you may be losing value over time. So the answer is not savings. Some people think, what if I get a higher degree? If I have a higher degree, I do a PhD or do my master's in business administration, if I scale up in terms of getting a new degree, maybe this will better my lot as far as how much I can earn. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but degrees do not equal high income. Education matters, but many graduates still struggle financially, okay? And others without degree in the same world thrive. So it's not about you going back to school to get an extra degree. It's not about how many degrees you can get, right? It has nothing to do with degree. And some people feel, well, maybe if I hustle more, okay, the hustle culture will guarantee my success. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Working 80 hours a week doesn't create wealth. Strategic action always trumps effort every time. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've ruled out savings, we've ruled out degree, we've ruled out hustle culture. What exactly is this one skill that has the capacity to make me or you a millionaire in dollars? Okay, what exactly is going to give? I'm recording. So, what exact skill will allow me to be able to do this? What exactly will make this happen? Yeah, I'd like someone to give me a guess in that comment section. Tell me, what skill do you think is this one skill? What will make this happen? What exactly are we looking at? What are the good indicators for somebody being able to create wealth? What will I do that will give me the opportunity to be able to earn $1 million, to be able to, create that kind of income? What exactly can I do to make it happen? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? We've agreed that it's not school. People are saying it's networking, it's compounding, it's network. People are saying different things in the chat box, leverage. People are sharing a number of very interesting thoughts. Well done, everyone. Well done, awesome. It's not school, it's not effort. Okay, it's not effort. What exactly is it? Ladies and gentlemen, I've not seen anybody who has given me the right answer, which will make this class very, very exciting, because today we're about to stumble on exactly what it is. And once we get what it is, we know that it will help us achieve phenomenal things. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado today, I want to show you what it is. Someone says financial skill. Okay. And someone says all of the above. Ladies and gentlemen, this one skill is, drum roll, everybody. What's this one skill? I'm sure some people will be disappointed, but please pay attention, because this one skill is going to make a difference. It's going to make a world of difference in your capability to make it in this business. And it's a skill set that we don't look up to. It's not a skill set that we fancy much. But ladies and gentlemen, today it is selling. Somebody help me type in that comment box, selling. Okay, the skill that will make all the difference in the world in your business is your ability to sell. Your ability to sell. If you are able to sell and you're able to sell well, this is the only skill set known world over, as capable of helping you to earn phenomenal income. Okay, it's not education, it's not effort, it is selling. Selling is not about being pushy. So you need to understand this. Selling is not about being pushy. Selling is not about, it's not about trying to force people to do what they don't want to do. Selling really is about understanding people and helping them move and exchange value. Okay, you learn to sell, not by theory, but by actually selling. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, today we want to talk about the core coordinates and the core principles around selling. Because if you learn how to do this well, okay, and you master this, ladies and gentlemen, you will make millions. The reason why you have not made millions in whatever things you're driving is that you're not selling. Savings will not do it. Effort will not do it. Hustle will not do it. Extra grade will not do it. One of the things that will fill you with confidence, build your capacity for income, build your resilience, teach you feedback, and help you on that journey to making millions in any currency of your choice is selling. And today, I want to break that down for you a little bit. Okay? What exactly does selling mean? What exactly is selling? Because, ladies and gentlemen, selling is not what you think. Okay, please pay attention. Selling is not what you think. Many people always feel, selling is difficult. It's like, no. Think again. It's not what you think. If you look around the world today and ask yourself who are the wealthiest people in the world today, they have learned how to sell. I'm not selling the conventional sense of going to the bus stop and hawking things. No. Everybody who becomes wealthy financially realizes they are selling. Either they are pitching to investors, either they are pitching their products to people who will buy it, either they are talking to staff and sell them on an idea. They are always selling. So, ladies and gentlemen, you want to be a millionaire, you cannot do it without mastering this. Now, today, we're going to talk about this core skill. This core skill opens the door for you into wealth creation, and there are 4 other skills that keep you in the room. Okay? This skill opens the door for you, and there are 4 other skills that keep you in the room. Today, I'm going to be sharing about that one skill, and I will teach you 4 other skills that you need to develop that will keep you in the room of wealth creation. Because here, I believe you are here today because you want to create wealth. Now let's talk about this selling very quickly. What exactly is selling in the way we want to understand it? Selling is understanding people. Okay. True selling starts with empathy and listening deeply to understand the needs and desires of others. Okay. Selling is about understanding people. Ladies and gentlemen, if you can build your capacity to understand people, you will achieve phenomenal things in this world. Okay, understanding people. That's the first thing you need to learn that selling is. Number 2, it is ethical influence. It's not about influencing people without ethics. It's not about influencing people to do whatever you like them to do. It is ethical influence. What exactly is ethical influence? Is the art of helping others make decisions that genuinely improve their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in this room today would love to improve their lives. If you would love to improve your life, you love to earn more, you love to be able to take care of many other things, you love to be able to sponsor projects, can I have yes in that comment box? Okay, all of us here would genuinely like to improve our lives. Now, I am going to be selling to you if I can help you make the decisions that will help you genuinely improve your life. If I know that if you do this and do this, it will help you progress, it will help you succeed, then I am selling, I'm ethically influencing you by pushing you in the direction of your own dreams. Okay, so selling is understanding people, selling is about ethical influence. And remember, these things, you need to understand them because we're going to check that you understand them. So it's very important that you note these things and know them. Okay, it's about genuine service. Selling is not selling ice to an Eskimo. It's not giving people what they don't need because you want to dump it on them. No, selling is about genuine service. At its core, selling is serving others by connecting them with solutions to their problems. Selling is serving others by connecting them to the solutions to their problems. Ladies and gentlemen, if you understand that selling is understanding people, it is ethical influence, and it's genuine service, will you be excited to sell? If you understood that selling is about understanding people, about ethically influencing them, and about genuinely serving them by solving their problems, I'm sure many of us will be more eager to want to learn how to sell. Because selling is not what we have thought that it is. There's a particular school of thought about selling that discourages people from learning how to sell. But there's no pathway to making phenomenal income for doing well in the world of business without learning this skill. And this skill is not about convincing people to buy what they don't need. It's about understanding people. It's about being ethical. It's about genuinely serving them. Okay. Somebody says, absolutely, yes. If you knew that selling was about doing these three things, would you not want to do it better? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are with me and you would like to do this journey of learning how to sell in a way that you understand people, you ethically influence them, and you genuinely serve them, please put in that comment box there 333. I'd like to see our 333 in that comment box. Selling builds courage. Selling teaches feedback. Selling starts a business. Thank you very much. Somebody said something very interesting that I won't forget. The person said, a business only starts when you have successfully sold something to a stranger. Listen to me. Your business only starts on the day you successfully sell your product to a stranger. Your business doesn't start when you register with CAC. Your business doesn't start when you have a website. Your business doesn't start when your product is made. Your business doesn't start when your product is packaged. Your business doesn't start when you have a price value. Your business doesn't start when you have developed your pitch deck. The day your business truly starts is the day you are able to sell your product or your service to a stranger. The same thing with your global synergy business. You are not in business until you make your first sale. You are not in business until somebody that you understand has been able to meet their needs via your products. You have not started business until you can ethically, genuinely improve somebody else's life with the solution that you offer. You have not begun business until you can genuinely connect somebody with the solution to their problem and they part away with money for you to do that for them. That's the day your business starts. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a question. Has your business started? Have you started really doing business? Because you don't start doing business until you really learn how to sell. Now, what is the hack around selling? Why are people reluctant to sell? People are reluctant to sell. People are reluctant to walk to strangers and talk to strangers and convince new people that they just met about an opportunity, an idea, primarily because of one reason. Okay? Anybody can help me with that reason. Primarily because of that one reason. One reason is people don't want to be rejected. People hate to be rejected. Okay? People feel that is a damage on their esteem. People are already battling esteem issues. So whenever they are rejected, it becomes a challenge for them. But there's a way to wire your brain to see it differently. Okay? There's a way to wire your thinking to see it differently. And how do I wire my brain to see it differently? Very simply, I need to understand what they call the law of no. The law of no. Ladies and gentlemen, if you and I understand the law of no and live by the law of no, we will achieve phenomenal success, because the people who do well in business, who reach high goals, who earn phenomenal income, are the people who have learned the law of no and implement the law of no in their lives. How does this work? You set your goals for no. Okay? You don't become a millionaire by thinking you will always get yes. You don't become it by avoiding rejection. You become it by going through rejection. The law of no basically says people will say no to you. Okay? You will grow by going through it. You won't become a millionaire by avoiding rejection, but by growing through it. The law of no says, rather than set your goals on your yeses, set your goals for no's. Winners lose more than losers. Okay? Listen to me. Winners lose more than losers. It means the person who becomes a loser does not lose as many times as a winner. A winner loses more, but a winner wins last. So winning is about increasing your number of losses so that your number of wins can also increase, also until you get to a significant win. Okay? Winners lose more than losers because they take more shots. Okay? Winners try more than losers. Winners aim more than losers. Winners hear more no's than losers. But guess what? They keep on hearing the no's until they hear yes. In fact, statistics tells us that to become a millionaire, averagely, you will hear no 17 times before you hear yes, while most people quit after the second no. Now, the secret of learning how to sell well is using no as your goal, setting your goal on no's. You are expecting rejection, you are gunning for rejection, you are going for rejection, you are looking forward to rejection, because you know that losers are going to quit before winners, and winners will keep going until they get more yeses. Now, at the end of the day, what do you care? Somebody has a team of 500 people, somebody has a team of 5 people, and the only difference between them is one kept going and the other one stopped because he felt, he couldn't take it any longer. Ladies and gentlemen, success in selling is about setting your goals on no, understanding the law of no, okay, and realizing that you don't avoid rejection, you grow through rejection. Somebody please help me put in that comment box in case some people are not hearing me. Grow through rejection. Okay, you don't avoid it, you grow through rejection. So, what are the things you can do to accelerate your ability to sell? What are the things you can do to make sure that you're selling better and achieving better results? Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the most amazing compensation plans in the world in Global Synergia. This is a compensation plan that if you decide to drive directly yourself, you can be the architect of your own millions. Literally, the architect of your own millions. If you decide to drive with a team, you can enjoy phenomenal leverage. How can I accelerate my sales? Okay, I'll tell you very quickly today. I'm sure you've gone for seminar after seminar after seminar. Let me loud this to your hearing. You learn to sell by selling. The best way to learn to sell is by selling. Daily practice, get feedback, and continuously improve. Okay, how to learn how to sell is by selling. You are consistent in daily practice. Ladies and gentlemen, your day is not complete a day you do not sell. Okay, I want to ask you, when was the last time you offered anything to a stranger? When was the last time you offered something to someone? When was the last time you marketed anybody on your opportunity? When was the last time you sold a product to somebody? When was the last time you told somebody about the opportunity to become a distributor with Global Synergia? Daily practice. We have a concept in Global Synergia we call the DMO, the daily method of operation. And let's shrink it, right? The essential key activity that happens there on that DMO is that every day you're talking to people. Okay, every day you're pitching, you're pitching a product, you're pitching the opportunity, you're pitching an idea, you are always pitching. Okay, so daily practice, you get feedback and you continuously improve. Make 5-6 conversations part of your daily routine. Okay, can you do that? Can you make 5 sales conversations a part of your daily routine? If really you want to be a millionaire in dollars, you want to be a millionaire in rand, you want to be a millionaire in dirhams, you want to be a millionaire in naira, you want to be a millionaire in any currency of your choice, selling needs to become your daily practice. 5 sales conversations per day. Write it down. Okay, Can I have 5 sales conversations as part of my daily routine? Can I plan to have at least 4 rejections or at least 5 rejections every day? It means every day I'll keep going until I get to 5. Every day I want to get 5 rejections. Let 5 people say to me no. Let me push it to the point where I make the request and their answer is no. Okay, that's the best way to learn how to sell, by daily practice. Get feedback, track responses, adjust your approach. Find out from people, why are you not buying from me? What exactly is your turn off? Why is this not going ahead? Get the feedback. And once you get the feedback, go for more. Frequency beats perfection every time. Okay? Frequency beats perfection every time. You don't study sales, you do sales. Okay? You don't study sales, you do sales. Somebody tell somebody in the chat box there, you don't study sales, you do sales. So in this boot camp, which is going to be 5 days, we want to learn not how to do things theoretically. We want to learn how, the rubber hits the road, how to get into practice and learn the skills. Now, this skill set, let me tell you this opportunity of network marketing gives you a phenomenal chance, right? To go to school, literally, earn money while you're going to school, and end up with one of the best skill sets in this world that can make you a millionaire. And let me say this to you. Many of us, this is not our bus stop. Many of us, this is not what you're going to do for life. But this, if you concentrate and go all in for a season of 3 to 5 years, you go all in, you will earn, and you will end up with a skill that you can put behind anything else in this world. Okay? You can put that skill behind anything else, and you will achieve results. So the first skill that guarantees you an open door into the world of wealth creation is selling. Okay? And the way to do it is not by theorizing, it is by doing. And the way to do and accelerate your selling potential is understand the law of no, set your targets based on the no's, daily practice, get feedback, and go for frequency. Ladies and gentlemen, go for frequency. If this is clear so far, I'm going to share with you 4 other skill sets that you can layer on this foundation that will guarantee your slot in the company of people who will make multi-millions. Now, I'm going to talk about financial intelligence, and I'm going to talk about financial freedom, and I will show you how you want to create a stream of consistent passive income. But guess what? Before you begin to create a stream of passive income, your passive income is not going to be greater than the value you initially create. The reason why I'm talking about being a millionaire in any currency of your choice today is because your passive income value is dependent on the drive that you put into your business to create phenomenal value. Okay? So this sales acceleration, this sales process of daily practice, of targeting the no's, of ensuring that you are genuinely, ethically serving people, genuinely, ethically influencing people, making sure that you understand people. If you learn how to sell this way, you make it a daily practice, you're on your way to phenomenal greatness. Not only in amassing millions, but in also creating systems that gives you passive income for a long time to come. If you get me so far, put in that comment box, I hear. Okay? I hear. And if I hear is too long for you, just put there 222. Okay? Now, I'll go to the next skill set. The second skill set that becomes now, I'm going to give you 4 other skill sets that are built on selling. Selling opens the door, but these 4 skill sets are gold. They are golden. Okay? And what exactly are these skill sets that you need to learn? And I'm so excited today to share with you because there is no other platform that gives you an opportunity to master these skill sets like the one that we are on today. Okay? The next skill set is presentation skills. Presentation skills. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to learn how to present. You need to learn how to communicate your ideas. You need to learn how to tell stories. You need to learn how to speak and communicate effectively. And there's no other rehearsal ground that is better than the one we have in this place today. There's no other place you can rehearse this well, okay, as well as the platform that we have here today. Ladies and gentlemen, you and I have a phenomenal opportunity. I tell you, a phenomenal opportunity to be able to use our platform, to use our opportunity to learn how to present. Presentation moves people. And today, if you are here and you would like to be able to achieve results through people, you would like to be able to move people into action, you need to learn how to present. And ladies and gentlemen, presentation skills, yes, we learn by listening, we learn by watching, we learn by observing, but the highest level of learning comes from doing. Okay? If you can't say it, you can't sell it. You need to learn to stand and speak daily. You need to use every platform available. You need to speak to lead action. You need to practice it at home, practice it in church, and practice it with your business. Stand and speak daily. Let this be something that you're learning to do. Let people be able to meet with you and say, wow, where did you learn to speak like that? How did you develop the capacity to speak like this? Okay? Presentation skills is something you need to learn. It's a phenomenal value. It can make you president one day. It can make you local government chairman one day. It can make you a leader one day. It can do phenomenal things for you one day. Learn how to speak. Learn how to present. Learn how to tell your stories. Learn how to communicate your value. Learn it. Okay? Your ability to articulate value determines your income potential. Okay? This will determine your income potential. There are people who don't know how to present, and even though they can sell a little bit, it shortchanges them. It limits the level that they can get to. Learn how to present. Okay? Now, if you are here today, I'd like you to do something for me very quickly. On a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being extremely poor, 10 being phenomenal, how will you rate your presentation skills? Okay? And I want to tell you for free, the only way out of the glut of where you currently are, okay, is doing more. Okay, we have members meetings, we have opportunities for Zoom presentations. While watching the meeting, take these opportunities, use them. Don't let just one person keep speaking. That one person will keep improving and not you. Somebody called me from the US today and said to me, what you taught us is what we are using now. We're in America and we have tried different things, and the opportunity that we're driving, that we have seen as a phenomenal value to drive now, is the things you trained us, things you taught us. Now we want to begin to make money. But guess what? What will make you truly qualified and certified to be able to do all that you can do is that you have also learned how to present. You have learned to curate your thoughts and to tell your story. Now, if you're on this platform, okay, and you can commit yourself to do this, stand up daily and speak, use every platform available, speak to lead action, and you can do this consistently for 1 year, you will move from wherever you are to 9 or 10. Okay, you move to 9 or 10. You will make mistakes, you will have jitters, you will learn to work with your jitters, you will learn to use your jitters to touch people, you will learn how to speak stories that connect. The best way to learn is by doing. So if you're here today and you score yourself a 3, a 5, whatever you score yourself, the goal is 9 or 10. And what makes you effective and exceptional as a presenter is not listening to me alone, is doing. Yes, you will observe things when you watch other people speak. You see the way I use my hands, you see the way I use my voice, you see the way I use my slides, you see all of those things. But the best way to begin to learn is by doing. Okay? Doing. What's the second skill? What's the third skill set? That I said that selling opens the door, and there are 4 others. What is number 3 on this list? What is number 3 skill you can learn? Okay, third skill you need to learn is networking. Ladies and gentlemen, your network is your network. And I'm not telling you this because we're in a network marketing company. I'm telling you this because even though we're in a network marketing company, many people here still do not network. Many people here are not making new friends. Many people here are not meeting new people. Many people here are not deliberately choosing people who are better than them to associate with as their journey towards becoming better. Question, okay? What is your next level, right? And what are the relationships that can get you to that next level? Okay? Who are the 5 high value people that you want to connect with this month? Those are the questions you ask yourself when you become a true networker. A true networker is somebody who is saying, bring to. That's not networking. Networking is deliberately being intentional about the network of people around you by deliberately finding people who are better, who are slightly more upward, who are within your circle, and basically entering into your circle as a way of connecting them to other people of value, and you also connecting people of value. A true networker is not only looking for what they can gain, is looking for who they can connect together that can gain. So what will you do as a networker? Host events, have meetings where people bring value together and engage each other. What do you do as a networker? Connect people to each other, right? You will find your connection with people will be stronger because you have linked them to somebody else who can add value to them. Connect people, okay? The most valuable networkers give connections. They don't only connect. Be the bridge. Be the link between somebody and their dreams, between somebody and their future. Once people learn how to trust you, because you are constantly adding value to them, you are becoming a networker. Okay, networking is so vital. And guess what? This business forces you to do it. This year, one of the things I told myself that I want to do this year, and let me share this here so I can hold me accountable. This year, I want to be able to have a direct connection with Dangote. It's one of my own goals. I want to meet with Dangote. I want to organize an event, invite Dangote to come and speak, okay, and have people that will come and speak with. I want to be able to build a relationship with Dangote. Why? Because I feel that somehow this person is thinking that I want to learn, right? So I want to enter into that network space where I can connect with this kind of person. Now, how am I going to do that? I'm going to find a way to either host an event. I'm going to find a way of somebody who I'm connected to who can connect me to him. I'm going to become a bridge between myself and maybe something that he needs. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody has a need. Networking is about understanding what people need and creating the environment to make it happen. How do I build my network? By inviting people for dinner, inviting people for lunch, joining people in their events, participating in various things. I can deliberately build a network. Guess what? Your network determines your network. If you really, really want to grow and cement your place in wealth creation, in creating wealth, that lasts, you need to learn how to network. If it is entering the right spaces, it is making sense to you, give me 444 in that comment box. Give me 444. Let me know you're getting this. Number 3, skill, networking. Very vital. Okay? You are in a new community, make friends. You're in a new space, find people. If you have hung around the same people for the last 5 years, last 10 years, you are not a networker. Okay? Join an association, go for a training, go for a party, go for a wedding. Don't go there with your phone in your hand looking at your phone. You are a networker. Look at people, communicate ideas, share thoughts, meet new people, carry them along in your journey, follow them to your own journey. Someone says, I want a direct connection with my chancellor. Good, make it happen. Okay? The only family God did not allow you to choose, the only relationship God didn't allow you to choose is your family, your brothers and your sisters, your father and your mother. God chose those ones for you. But every other relationship, you can be deliberate about it. You can choose it. You can choose who you work with. You can choose who you play with. You can choose who you are friends with. You can choose who you are sharing with. You can network deliberately. Be the bridge, be the connector, host events, right? Learn how to network. Skill set number 4. Very, very important. Skill set number 4 is a skill that is raging and raving in the world today. It is called digital marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to learn how to market digitally. And guess what? This learning is available. I don't know why we're always looking for digital marketers, or always looking for people to hire as digital marketers or people to connect with. You can learn. Every platform, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of them want you to know their algorithm. They want you to know the game they are playing. They want you to use their platform. They want you to teach others. So guess what? There are YouTube videos, there are TikTok videos, there are Instagram reels that teach you how this platform works. AI will show you how this platform works. Stop looking for somebody to hire as a marketing or digital marketing person. Digital marketing should become the skill of every entrepreneur in the world today. Learn how to do it. Give yourself a 30-day challenge to post every day for 30 days. And when you are done with that, start another 30 days. Right? What are you doing that to do? You want to learn the models. You want to learn the platforms. Learn Facebook. Learn Instagram. Learn TikTok. Learn what works. Learn how to do the hashtags. Learn what FYP means. Learn all the key ins and outs. There are videos. Dedicate yourself to say, look, as a digital marketing person, I want to become a digital marketing expert so that other people can use me for digital marketing. Okay? Very, very important. This is a skill set you need to learn. Right? And stop thinking it's far away. It's not far away. You watch one video. I don't know how many of you have seen my video on Esther or my video on Elijah or my video for Rida. Right? It took me less than 30 minutes to do those videos. They are full color, realistic, hyper-realistic videos. I learned it. I went online, I listened to a video, I watched a channel, I did different things. I tried. I got the feedback, I got it. Right? Your digital presence is your 24/7 sales representative in the modern economy. Learn how digital marketing works. Let's challenge ourselves and say for the next 30 days, I will learn new things and I will share the news I'm learning. Because guess what? One of the fastest ways to learn is to learn and share. Learn and share. Learn and share. We have a community. If we push ourselves and drive ourselves very well, everybody will become better. Everybody will achieve. Okay, someone said, I saw Esther. If you've seen Esther, if you've seen Elijah, I did one for Rida. I'll post my Rida one on my status so that I can see the one I did for Rida. There's a lot that we can do if we learn digital marketing. Learn digital marketing, right? Dedicate your time, go online, 20 minutes video, 30 minutes video, do it daily. After a while, guess what? After a while, you will become proficient at doing it. So learn digital marketing. Awesome. And the last skill you want to learn, ladies and gentlemen, the last skill, but not the least, I think is a skill set that favors the season that we are in. And it's called AI leverage. Learn how to use AI. Learn how to use AI, right? Use AI or get left behind. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time when you tell yourself, I'm old. You are old the day you stop learning. The day you truly become old is the day you really stop learning. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't stop learning. AI leverage. Use AI or get left behind. And you don't want to use AI like everybody's using AI. Use AI in such a way that you can be one of the top 20% of the users in your space. Okay? The top 20%. Don't use it the way you're using it. If you are using the way you're using it, there's a lot you don't know. And in this training, I'll be sharing a few things. There are a few things I can do today that normally will take 6 months to do. I can do them in less than 2 hours. Why? Because of AI. Okay, be in the top 20% of the AI top tool users. Okay, be in the top 20%. Learn ChatGPT. ChatGPT is good for content creation, it's good for research, it's good for customer service automation, it's good for those things. Learn Canva AI. Someone says, I learned Canva. Awesome, learn Canva. It's good for graphic design, it's good for marketing materials in minutes. Learn Canva. Learn CapCut. It's good for joining videos together for content creation. It's an amazing tool. Some of these tools will cost you some money, right? But it's not a lot of money compared to what you can make. Sometimes you'll spend 10K, sometimes you spend 20K per month. Begin to see them as staff that you're hiring to improve your productivity and to get your business on steroids. And we'll share the free ones as well. There are free alternatives. For every good AI tool you have, there are free alternatives. Learn to use AI. Use AI or get behind or get left behind. These tools multiply your productivity and your effectiveness in selling online. Once you know how to use this well, you will sell phenomenally online. Now, let me give you a secret, right? I have a secret for you. If you have listened to me so far, I'm about to get to the most exciting part of this conversation, right? I'm about to get to the most exciting part. If you are listening to me so far and you're ready for this next step, give me 111. Give me 111 in the comment box. Let me show you something. Give me 111. I'm going to pause a little while, allow you to do your 111 so that I can get to hear this. Okay, I can see our 111s. I can see our 111s. I'll get you ready for it. I'll get you ready for it. We're getting ready for it. We're getting ready for it. Okay. Let me share you a secret with you. It's an exciting secret. It's an exciting secret. Now, the most exciting part of this, have a look. I've given you 5 skill sets that will help you succeed. And ladies and gentlemen, this is why you need to be involved in network marketing. Because network marketing is the perfect training ground for all of these skill sets. We have said it before that network marketing is a business school for people who want to do business. I'm changing it today. Is a business school for people who want to become millionaires. Why? Because here on this platform, you will learn all of this daily. You are forced to sell daily. Daily practice of influence and persuasion skills is required for success in this business. You will learn to present. There are regular opportunities to present to groups, to speak on this platform. Networking is called network marketing for a reason. You build relationships. The core activity of this business is networking. Social media and digital are built in. Some of the ebooks you have on the platform are for digital marketing. And this platform, the best way to grow, to push your products and push out there publicly is digital. Okay, it's learning marketing. And then, of course, AI helps you scale your business. AI helps you become productive. Ladies and gentlemen, the training ground for all the skills you need to become a millionaire is found in network marketing. What does this mean? This means that if you truly want to become a millionaire, you want to build the skill sets, the best training ground where you can do it is an opportunity like Global Synergia. Ladies and gentlemen, do not miss this. I tell people, if all you're working for is just to make money on the short term, you miss the possibilities. Do the grind, do the work, understand that you are developing capacity, understand that you are building skill sets, understand that you are learning to sell, you are learning to present, you are learning to network, you are learning digital marketing, you are learning AI leverage. And when you put it all together, there is nothing in this life that you want to drive that you will not be able to drive successfully. Okay, this is the training ground. It's not just about selling products, it's about developing you. Okay, this business, Global Synergia, is not just about selling products. It's about growing you. It's about developing you. It's a training school. And many of us are not enrolled to the training school because we are missing classes. We are stabbing the opportunity. We're not going for the classes. We're not doing the things we need to do because you need to show up to sell, show up to present, show up to network, show up to market digitally, show up to the AI skills. And guess what? If you do all of this well, you are success bound. Okay? And this is the secret of how this is done. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are 5 skills you need to build phenomenal income. It's not the business type that makes you successful. Real estate, there are poor people in real estate. There are poor people in medicine. There are poor people in every area of life. The one thing that we can all do and to ensure that you can gain more value is to make more profit and to scale it. And this is by learning how to sell, learning how to present, learning how to network, learning how to market digitally in this age, learning how to use AI effectively in this age. You do this well, the sky is not the limit. It becomes your starting point. So, ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, that brings us to the close of this conversation. Okay? And what exactly do we want to do? Are you ready to fly? Are you ready to fly? If you are here with me today and you are ready to fly, I have a few assignments for you before tomorrow. So if you're coming for the bootcamp, this class is the opening class for the bootcamp. In the bootcamp, we're going to learn more about how to use AI and technology. We're going to learn more about the products. We're going to learn more about financial freedom and how to achieve it. We're going to learn more about compensation plan. We're going to learn how to use our back office. These are the things we're going to cover over these 5 days. Some of you already have a few of them, have an idea about them, but the assignments are going to be golden as well because the real class is what you do with the sessions, right? That's the real class. The real class is what you do, right, with these sessions. So there are 4 assignments I'm going to give you. There are 3 on the screen. I'm going to give you 4 assignments. 1, talk to 3 strangers before the class tomorrow. Talk to 3 strangers. Practice your pitch with people you have never met before. Share opportunity with them, either verbally or chatting them up. Find 3 strangers and pitch your idea to them. People you have not met, people you have not engaged, pitch your idea to them. Do that between now and 8 p.m. tomorrow. Number 2, record a product pitch. Get your camera, put your camera in front of you, do a selfie, and record a pitch of you selling the products. Get comfortable seeing and hearing yourself sell. So do a video and then post it. Do a video, put it on the corner. If you have a stand, put it on the stand, video yourself, right? And talk about any product of choice. You can talk about the balm, you can talk about the bitters, you can talk about the restore, you can talk about fat burner, you can talk about any of the products. Pitch the products. Pitch the opportunity. Find something to pitch in the next 24 hours. And then, of course, you're already a part of this bootcamp, see through, attend every day, learn the lesson, watch the video over and over again, make this happen. And then the 4th one on my assignment for you is choose a social media platform and post an idea from today's lesson. Okay? On any of your platforms. You can use one platform or more than one. You score bonus for doing more than one. But find the platform, the one that you're comfortable with, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and share one of the posts, one of the ideas from the session, post it there. Okay? And then you can begin with this class with us. We'll teach you how to build your brand, which is what digital marketing helps you do. We'll teach you how to sell by starting to sell, by giving you assignments to sell. And then you master a few digital tools. You master how to use AI to increase your effectiveness if you are ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, today, this is the conversation. Welcome to this bootcamp. And I'd like to say to you today, if you are ready, then we are ready. But ladies and gentlemen, this half of the year going forward, our business is entering into a new level. Your business is entering into a new level. We're going to have travel qualification. Travel qualification criteria will come up soon. Don't wait until it comes up. It will count from July 1. So all activities from July 1 are a part of what are going to be counting towards the travel opportunity we have next. So there's a travel opportunity that's going to happen. It's not going to be something you can buy your way into. It's something you will need to qualify for. So I want to say to you, let's begin to practice what we're learning. There are 5 things you need to do. Sell by selling, present by presenting, network by networking. Digital tools, use them, try them out, get feedback and improve. And then AI tools, try them out, get them to use them and improve. I'm going to share all of this with you over the course of the next 5 days. If you are here today and you know that the sky is not your limit, but just a starting point, give me a resounding yes in that chat group as we begin to round up today's conversation.